today's video, my people, let us talk about the trending things in the country as Dr. Rufia Abati wears shame like clothes at this moment as very dark man finally exposed him, because many people have been pointing finger on this man, the way he handled matter that has to do with corruption. People have already known him as a very corrupt man. My people, at this moment, enjoy the rest of the video. Don't forget to share with us your own thoughts at the comment section. Please subscribe so you don't miss out any amazing updates, and also turn on the bell notification and click on the like button. At this moment, enjoy the rest of the video.
About a very dark man, Martin Osef. I appreciate his, enthusiasm, almost like a portable, getting overexcited over many things. That's Abibo Okikiola, who now says he wants to fight Anthony Joshua and all that, and he's looking for.
Dr. Rufia Abati, is the fact that you think that you have the moral ground to talk about very dark man to the point where you want to water down my efforts in order to create awareness surrounding the trafficking issue by comparing me with Portable? You think you have the moral ground? I mean, you think you thought you have forgotten? Is this not you in EFCC cells? See your belly, see how you did. You and Fanika your day and co. See una, why did they take you to EFCC? You once had an opportunity to turn things around in the country. What did you do? Let's read what you did. Why we arrested Rufia Abati, EFCC. Let's go to why you were arrested. The Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, has given reason for the arrest of the former presidential spokesman, Rufia Abati, on Monday. The commission said in a post on its official Facebook that it invited Abati to its headquarters in Abuja to explain his role in an alleged mismanagement of the nation's funds during former Goodluck Ebele Jonathan's administration. The EFCC said Abati honored an invitation by EFCC at the agency's headquarters in Abuja, Nigeria. He is presently telling operative of the commission his role in the alleged mismanagement of the nation's resources through his office. We shall keep you posted. Daily Sun, the specific reason Abati was invited, it has to do with the on-sale money. The EFCC also arrested and detained former Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Bala Mohammed, over 1.2 trillion fraud. Now, if you go to the next slide, it says that similarly, the commission has quizzed former special advisor to President Goodluck Jonathan on media publicity, Dr. Abati, in connection with the controversial $2.1 billion arms deal scam in the office of the former office of the National Security Advisor, Onsa Dasuki. It is still unclear how much the anti-graft agency has accused him of collecting from the alleged arms deal. So you see where they carry your name go. No matter how you try to water down me, you can never tag me. EFCC can never on earth pick me for fraud. Pick me for fraud. Even the Portable way they try to pay me with, they can never pick Portable for fraud. Say carry government money where they're supposed to better people life, you carry on. From nowhere, you don't feel say, okay, yes, 2016 has passed, you did like this, now you sit down for this thing, be a tribal bigot. This is not the first time you are doing this thing for Abike Dabiri. You did it in 2022. So that's why I'm responding to you. You did it in 2022, and I'll play the video as well. You did it in 2022. When they said when Indians were attacking Nigerian students, they were buying Nigerian students. Have you forgotten? When somebody reacted to it, Abike Dabiri called the person I'm not there. And you were on a rise that time to defend her. Again, tribal bigots. I don't even know how you can get doctor for your name. Maybe now you be doctor of doctoring documents. See where they put your name. EFCC carry your belly. Fraudster belly where you carry, according to EFCC now, what they call you, and you have the audacity, the annoying part of everything. He said that day he could not even open his mouth to highlight anything about the girls, to even educate people about trafficking. He didn't even do that. I was expecting him, okay, as he talked that thing about very dark man now, let's wait for him to say, okay, so Nigerians and the immigration, you need to do your part. Nigerians, be careful. These are the measures that we need to take in order to protect our girls, in order to protect our boys from being trafficked. Just went there to try to defend that nonsense, Abike Dabiri, that does not respect Nigerians and does not respect the life of people. Just they there to do camouflage work. Tribal bigots. Don't try to open your mouth in that your arrest station and talk about me. If you want to talk, let me come to your station. Let's talk about you and what you do with the money that they allege that you stole. When I sit down for that arise, especially you want to talk about that people in the country, but when you had the opportunity, see where they put your name. EFCC picked you up with your big belly. They picked you up. So you did here black like Judo soon. You be like under pots. Be like under the bed. Very pretty face. Be like my bag, my pouch. You didn't want to start to judge me. He act like Portable. Like the Portable, you are trying to look like a fool now. You basically now you try to say we do things like Mumu. Even the Portable, if they give an opportunity where they give you. Tribal bigots. See the video. Few people, let me play the video so that I go know inside it. He did it in 2022 for Abike Dabiri still. Watch.
Reactions have trailed comments made by the chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri, who in a recent Twitter post responded to a comment by using an insulting word while addressing the attack of Nigerian students in India. Well, on October 17th, the video showing Nigerian students being attacked at a university campus near Delhi, where 30,000 Nigerian students study, surfaced online. The chairperson took to Twitter to respond to the tweet, saying that the issue had been resolved. The Twitter user, who felt her response was unsatisfactory, commented using an insultive language and said that Abike supports a failed government and was equally part of the failure. While responding to the Twitter user's comment, Abike used the word ode, a Yoruba word for foolish person, which has generated concern from various people, including Obieze Ekwesili, who described the response as messy and asked Abike Dabiri to clean it up. Well, let's take a reaction from Fola, who wrote, "One person whose job is to protect Nigerians in the diaspora and facilitate relationships with the international community just stereotyped the community of Nigerians living in Indonesia because she was personally insulted, a stereotype she should be working hard to dispel." Dr. Abati.
Okay, it's a matter of perspective. There's a lot of abuse, a lot of vitriol on Twitter. What Abike Dabiri did, I thought was in order. When that incident occurred Friday, Saturday, in that university, Goenka University in Gujarat, India, as a result of a football match, and then differences between Nigerians and the Indian students, she put out a statement and said, look, the Nigerian mission stepped in immediately, and that about 83 students were rescued. The Nigerian mission in India also engaged the authorities, the Indian authorities, and also the school. And they got concrete assurance that the situation will be addressed.
Yes.
And she ended by saying, look, anybody that has any issue should please report to the Nigerian mission in Delhi, who are well apprised of the situation. So very plain, direct statement showing support, emphasizing citizen diplomacy. So I don't...
Ruben Abati. Abati. You see, it's not your first time. Continue kissing ass. Tribal bigots. You could not open your mouth to say at least. And all those people they defend Abike Dabiri. It's not the first time. You can see. That's who she is. That camouflage they do. When she knows that they report problems to her every time. You want to know, say that woman a very nonsense person. You know how many times I don't call her attention to Nigerians when they in Libya? She don't talk anything. She don't open her mouth. The moment when she feels the one no concern her, she quickly won't use and shine. But for there, she go shoot herself for leg. That Libya one will wait for you with them. People they give you Abati, sorry. They talk. You want water me down? You know what I see for every coast where make me invest? I don't tell you say we don't give government official 24 hours or time. What the taxpayers money they who they pay them? And those kids not in diaspora, be send all the traffic victims there for diaspora. Even if the traffic them reach there finish, they don't stay for a long time. Trafficking don't pass, they don't start to suffer. They're in diaspora. Your mouth just there they talk because you want defend your colleague. You better be careful with me. Better be careful with me. Not people like you can criticize me. You know possible. You had the opportunity. You sat down in power, and I will not sit down for power for good luck ability to Jonathan regime. Why for do a lot of things for this country? Run and not do. Today you don't come down. See where you go to sit down. Meanwhile, shout out to Rufia and that beautiful lady there. Because as he said the other day, said, let's say they say you won't fight the lady and you won't beat her. Tribal bigots.
Well, some positive news. Following the outcry raised by activist Martin Soshe, popularly known as Very Dark Man, who highlighted the plight of young Nigerian girls trafficked to Ivory Coast, the chairman of Air Peace Airlines, Dr. Allen Onyema, over the weekend pledged to repatriate the girls free of charge, offering free flights, medical care, and support services. In a press statement, Dr. Onyema condemned the inhumane act of trafficking young Nigerian girls globally and called for collective action, urging the Nigerian embassy in Côte d'Ivoire to identify and gather the victims for repatriation. Onyema further appealed to the federal government to take responsibility for their rehabilitation and education. I mean, this is such a laudable cause by Air Peace Airlines. I mean, this is not the first time that we are seeing that they've always come into the aid of Nigerians, be it, in Sudan, South Africa. We have seen this sort of repatriation. So kudos to them. I know that the airline plans to send the girls to Duchess International Hospital in Ikeja for free medical examinations and treatment. Let me take some tweets because obviously there was, conversation on social media as regards, especially with the responsibility of the federal government. We took this story last week. This is from Michael, who wrote, "Great initiative by Air Peace. This act of compassion and responsibility towards our trafficked girls is truly commendable. It's heartwarming to see corporate entities step up to address such a critical humanitarian issue. Thank you, Air Peace." Another user wrote, "The Nigerian government should really be ashamed that a private individual is doing all this. All those politicians, all they know is embezzlement of funds, and yet some Nigerians will come out to side them and Cascade VDM. Some Nigerians don't really deserve the internet. I mean, we did see this attack on Very Dark Man, who we applaud, really, because he actually went out there with his own personal funds, did the investigation, and now we have, you know, a private entity like Epi saying that he is ready to bring the girls back. Without VDM, we will not have known the story. I mean, of course, Arise highlighted the issue as well here on the show.
I believe it's John F. Kennedy who said that it's not what my country can do for me, but what I can do for my country. I paraphrase, and I think it's beautiful to see patriots. Patriots are people who do not wait for the system to work. They are people who step forward in a time of need where they can see that there's an intervention, a change that they can make. They do it without looking for reward, without looking for favor. And so for that, to Air Peace, to Very Dark Man, they need to be congratulated and emulated as well. In our own little jurisdictions, there's a contribution that we can make, and I hope that we can. However, the fundamental issues still need to be addressed. Absolutely. There is the issue of porous borders that needs to be highlighted. When we look at these young girls who are being trafficked across the border, there's the issue of course, insecurity, poverty. This is multifaceted. And until we see the root cause of these types of scourges being addressed, we're not going to move forward. So also, as much as we have patriotic Nigerians who are ready to come and advocate and look for solutions, we also need to be patriotic enough to find lasting, sustainable solutions. Look at the vulnerability of those young girls. Can't tell how old they are, but they're certainly not teenagers based off of what I see. What becomes of their futures? Yes, they shall be rehabilitated and so forth, but we need to build a country where we're not constantly rehabilitating people from the trauma of Nigeria happening to them.
You know, I'd like to just really commend the airlines.
27 million people are trafficked each year, according to the US State Department, right? And which are the countries that come up? You have Afghanistan, Djibouti, Cambodia, Myanmar. You know, if you are a parent and you guard your child, right? You're not going to let your child. There's 20 million children out of school in Nigeria. So there is a system here that has to be decentralized to the state level, where we have to, you know, look at the issues of poverty, look at the issues of, you know, insecurity and so on, that allows trafficking to happen. Kudos to Air Peace. So they're already giving him props and on YouTube. Yeah. Shout out to the YouTube community. I was shouting at Air Peace. Air Peace to the rescue again. Is what our YouTube viewers are saying. So well done to Dr. Alan Onyema.
Absolutely. Kudos to Very Dark Man, of course, as well. Very Dark Man and Dr. Alan Onyema of Air